Okay, so we have been discussing the free fall motion so far. So let's discuss this free fall motion near the surface of the Earth, where we just take air resistance to be negligible, right? So, for example, dropping something from your hand and it falls down. So, why is it so important for us to discuss, and what is the dynamics of that? So, we'll be actually discussing by the help of a graph, right? So, we'll first of all draw some axes here. We have a y-axis and we have an x-axis, and we on the y-axis we can have the velocity, and so this is a typical velocity time graph that we have been discussing in the previous videos. So velocity time graph, so let's discuss how would the velocity time graph of a body falling near the surface of the earth where air resistance is considered to be negligible. So no air resistance, right? So in the case of no air resistance, the velocity of that thing is going to increase at a rate of 10 meters per second square. So for example, this is 1 second, this is 2 seconds, this is 3 seconds, this is 4 seconds, and let's say here it is 10 meters per second, it is 20 here, it is 30 here, and 40 here. So in 1 second, the speed of that thing will increase up to 10 meter per second, right? In 2 seconds, it will reach 20. In 3 seconds, it will reach 30. In four, it will reach 40, right? So we can connect all these points together, and we will have a line that will represent the motion of a body falling near the surface of the earth without air resistance, because the only force that is actually causing this motion or acceleration, because by Newton's second law we know that force always causes an acceleration. So the only force that is involved in causing an acceleration in this kind of motion is the force of gravity, which is precisely the case of free fall motion, right? So without air resistance, the graph of some anything falling near the surface of the earth would actually look like this, where the acceleration is considered to be constant at 10 meter per second square, precisely 9.81, or even precisely 9.8 0665, I believe. I don't remember exactly, but you don't have to be going, you don't have to go that deep into the significant figures of this. So you just, at your O levels, just 10 meter per second square is enough to take into account, right? So this is how the graph of anything falling near the surface of the earth in free fall motion without air resistance would look like.